The key with long range shooting is knowing exactly how far you're shooting. And for that, you need a laser rangefinder. So for us, we rely on these Zeiss Victory RF rangefinding binoculars. And these are a 10 by 42. It's so much more simple to have a rangefinder and binocular all in one. Now, if you're looking for a new laser rangefinder, there's a few things you should know. And the first one is how they're rated. And they're rated in yardage. But the problem is they are rated on a highly reflective surface. So you're looking probably about 50% of the rating, say when you're trying to range a deer or something like that. So, if your rangefinder is rated for 1,000 yards, count on it being good to about 500 on an actual animal. Now, these Zeiss Victories are rated at 2,300 yards, and I've consistently ranged deer and those sized animals out to 1,600 to 1,800 yards with it. The other thing you need on a laser rangefinder is some sort of angle compensation. So what you need is it'll give you the true distance to the target, but it'll also give you the ballistic distance. When we're shooting uphill or downhill, the distance we hold is different than the true distance. So again, with these RFs here, it's just a matter of pushing the button once, and it gives me the true distance to the target. And if I wait a second, then it gives me the ballistic distance. And you always want to shoot at that ballistic distance. So uphill or downhill, that's always going to be less. Now, the other really cool thing about these Victory RFs is that I can store up to 9 ballistic profiles in them. So I simply just go to the Zeiss app, and I can enter all the information for the 9 loads I want to save in there. And once they're in the bino, I don't need the phone anymore. So I can just take the bino anywhere. It's got all that information stored in it. So, shooting the 300 Win Mag today, I've got all that info stored in the bino. So when I push the button to get the range, it'll also give me the number of clicks, but it's also taken into account atmospheric conditions, temperature, elevation, and that's all read by sensors right in that bino. So if you're a long range shooter, this is some incredible technology.